Hey there rockers, Yourguitarsage, and today we are going to be talking about the Fretlight Guitar. A pretty amazing instrument made by Optek, and any information that you need regarding this guitar, check out fretlight.com. But today, I'm going to be talking about this guitar and kind of an overview of what it does and how it does it, and how it can help your playing. Okay, so specifically, we're going to be using it for some videos because obviously it's a little bit different than a lot of guitars, right? So you can see these frets here are lit up, and specifically with the software that Fretlight has designed, we can pull up certain scales. In this case here I have a blues scale, an A blues scale to be exact. So because of those lights there, I know exactly where to play. This makes it really helpful if you're a guitar teacher or if you're working with students or what have you, because they can see exactly where your fingers should go. If you're a student, this is great because in the same way, you know exactly where to put your fingers. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the guitar itself. For the most part, it's a regular guitar. This specific one is a student model, has a bolt-on neck, you know, typical tuning pegs. As far as this student model, it's a pretty good little guitar. It's a little bit different than most because you've got the regular 1/4 inch out, but then you also have a special cable that's used to talk with your computer. And this allows for the software to light up the fretboard in a specific key or a specific chord or a specific scale that you're looking for. Okay, so for instance, I have this A minor blues scale up here, and I'm going to put a little backing track on here and show you where this might be helpful for this sort of thing. So this particular tune, by the way, is from Peter Vogel, another great guitar instructor, and creates these backing tracks, which are awesome. Thank you, Peter. And this is an A minor blues scale, or A minor blues chord progression, and so I'm going to use the A minor blues scale over top of it. It's going to sound something like this. So, without me going off too much there, you can see that basically I was just playing right in that little scale there, so that helps me, right? Helps me to determine exactly where I'm supposed to play. Now I'm going to pull up, let's say I wanted to have the whole fretboard lit up in that specific key. Right? Okay, so here we go. So now I have the other section pulled up here. The cool thing about the software that comes along with this guitar as well is that you can, it's got a jukebox, if you will, or a playlist of a bunch of tunes, blues, rock, jazz, that sort of thing. And then it gives you suggested scales that you could play over top of that tune. And specifically, the user interface that I'm looking at right now allows me to pick a certain key, so I can tune or I can put the song in a particular key, and then I can choose a particular scale that I want to use over it. So specifically, we were working with the A minor blues scale. I'm going to do that again, except I'm going to light up the whole fretboard, and bam! So you see how that works. And I'm not going to be using the MIDI tune that they're using in here. I'm going to go back to that Peter Vogel one. But so now you can see, and specifically here now, the actual key, the A's are blinking. So anywhere there's an A, which is the tonic, the key of the tune, you can see that blinking, which makes it really convenient. So now, if I wanted to play that same chord, that same noodling bit, that same improv, I can look at the whole fretboard and I can see every place there's a red dot, I could go there and it's going to sound pretty good. Okay, so here we go. Just for kicks and giggles, let's do this here. So you got the idea there. I can play all over the neck now because I can see the dots. Okay, and then eventually, of course, you get to where you've got these memorized in your mind, but man, what a helpful tool. If I had had this when I was a kid, well, I don't know, maybe be a superhero or something. All right, so there you go, Fretlight Guitar. This is the 400 series, by the way, and great tool for learning and teaching. So if you haven't already, go to fretlight.com and check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Your Guitar Sage, out.